Hi, I'm Barry. Alright, today I'm going to talk to you about live animal exports. Okay, I don't know if this has been big around the world, but it's been big here in Australia and big in Indonesia. And so I'm going to talk to you about it, because it shits me. These animal rights activists are shitting Barry. And this is hard to believe, because Barry loves animals. You know, Barry had a dog, it was very good, he loved his dog. You know, Barry actually at the moment has a couple of cats, he loves his cats. You know, and Barry thinks that these animal rights people, the RSPCA as they're called in Australia, they do a good job 90% of the time. You know, they take in stray animals, stray dogs and cats and, you know, abused animals like goats and horses. They look after them, they find them new homes. It's a wonderful, wonderful organisation. But here they are screwing over Barry's friends. Who are Barry's friends, I hear you ask? Well, they're the meat producers of Australia. And why are they Barry's friends? Because Barry likes meat. He likes cheap meat, to be exact, you know. Barry loves a good fat steak, you know, a nice rump of a cow's ass on his plate. It's beautiful. Fantastic. And the reason that the meat is not as expensive is because they can sell it to Indonesia. You know, the cost goes down. It's a wonderful system. Alright. So at the moment, what Australia does is, because our cattle farms are so spread out, you know, we have hundreds of kilometres per cattle farm and they're spread out over thousands of kilometres all over the top of the country. So what they do is they put the live cows on a boat, they send them to Indonesia, and then, you know, they sell them to Indonesian abattoirs and they kill them the way Indonesians like to kill cows, and, you know, halal, and they have the priest come and sprinkle the holy water and they do a chant and whatever your religious practices are. Barry doesn't judge. Anyway, so the problem is that some footage was released of these guys beating the cows, knocking the cows over, tying the cows up, you know, and then this got combined with old image from the Middle East of people dragging sheep and putting them in the boot of cars and stuff like that. And now everyone's like, no, we shouldn't export live animals. In fact, there was even a protest on Saturday which interrupted Barry very much. You know, here I am trying to drive down the main streets of Adelaide. You know, I have my golf clubs in the car. I just come back from a game of golf. I'm relaxed. You know, I just shot a great round and I'm happy and I'm chilled and I'm just going to meet up with some mates. And here's these animal rights protests waving placards and signs going, meat is murder. You know, and they're pissing Barry off. And so Barry, you know, maybe says something and then they come and say something. And then before you know it, you know, there's Barry driving through a crowd of people who are beating his car with a stick. It's not good. Okay, so here's the problem. Barry loves animals. He doesn't think they should be treated inhumanely. But Barry also loves the right of a sovereign government to govern itself, you know. Barry likes that an independent country can do what it wants with its stuff. And you know, that's the way it should be. So as Australians, you know, we should treat cows humanely when we slaughter them. You know, put a bolt in the back of their head and then chop them up and drain them of blood and all that sort of stuff. You know, when we ship them overseas, we should make the shipping containers, you know, alright, it's adequate. And it is. No one's complaining about the shipping containers. You know, the Australians have been doing this for hundreds of years. We've worked out how to ship a fucking cow safely. And we do it. We do it very well. The cows get there in great condition, ready to be slaughtered. Everyone's happy. Alright? But what Indonesia chooses to do with the cows, or what the Middle East chooses to do with our sheep once they get there, is not our business. Not our business at all. You know, because it's not our cow anymore. We sold the cow. We treated the cow humanely up until the point of sale, when it's no longer our problem, it's their problem. So all the animal rights people who say, oh no, we've got a responsibility. We have a responsibility, yes, which ends when we trade that responsibility to another government. Okay, now let's look at it like this. The same logic that we guys, you animal rights people, are applying to live exports could be applied to anything. You know? Talking, lying. Lying is wrong. We all accept that lying is wrong. So how about to stop lying, we forbid talking. You may not communicate. No talking, no writing, nothing. Just because we want to stop lying. You know, there's your logic. A few bad eggs and everyone loses out. You know, and let's face it, I love cows, I love animals, and these animal rights activists, you know. But they're trying to screw over Australian families. Now these guys, for hundreds of years, some of these families have owned the land. You know, they've been selling their cows, making money, getting jobs, you know, letting Barry buy nice leather boots and jackets and things, and having a Whopper every now and then, and a Big Mac. You know, and for what? These guys are going to lose their livelihoods for a cow, which isn't even being treated inhumanely here. The wrong thing is happening in that country. So why are they protesting in Australia? Why don't they, if they truly want to stop this, go to the country that's doing the bad thing and protest there? Because let's face it, if Australia won't sell cows to Indonesia, America will sell cows to Indonesia. Okay? And you know, we don't want that. They're going to torture those cows to death. Well, then we get no money, we lose. Then we're stuck with all these cows nobody wants. So we just have to shoot cows and put them into dog food for no reason. You know? I mean, these animal rights activists, guys, you got to think. Think, alright? You're not stopping the problem. You're just screwing over yourselves. Why don't we go and stop the problem? Go to Indonesia and protest. Send letters to Indonesians. Run a scare campaign over there. Don't think you're going to save the world by jumping in your car, spending 30 cents on petrol to drive down to the supermarket and get a sign and then bus it into the city and wave it at me. That's not going to help shit. That's just going to piss me off. And you have pissed me off. So congratulations, animals rights people. You have pissed me off. You have pissed off Barry. Now, I feel bad that I have to say this to you guys because I love the RSPCA. But they ran a commercial on TV. Now, this commercial's pissed Barry off. The only person who can help is Julia Gillard? Well, just because the Prime Minister of Australia is the only person who could help, that's bullshit. It is bullshit, people. The people who run the abattoirs can help. The people buying the meat can help. Yeah, the fucking Indonesian Prime Minister can help. The Indonesian royal family can help. There's all these other people who can help. Don't pick on Julia Gillard. If she can't help, why should she put the life of a few cows up against, the lives of hundreds of working families? Cows and people. Barry loves people, Barry loves cows. But people win every time. So that's Barry's rant for this week. I hope that some of you guys are RSPCA members because you did great work. Barry bought his dog from you guys. It was a great dog. He loved that dog very much. So thank you, RSPCA. You're doing a bang-up job. Just stay out of politics because, Barry would hate to have to stop supporting your organisation. Thanks, people, and till next week. Peace out.